said we have to be more disciplined in certain areas. They dropped the puck, and the first meeting of the season between the Bruins and the Ducks is underway. Up top, the Ducks grab it. Chip to the near side. Dumoulin sent it out in front, and an easy glove save for Jeremy Swayman.
You have stretches where it's difficult to find ways to win, but they were finding ways to win.
Right of the net, that shot gobbled up by Jeremy Swayman. Out in front, a giveaway, and a great stop by Swayman on Gauthier, point blank.
Face off, the Bruins lose the battle. Just when you think you're going to have possession, and if you're a winger or a deep partner, you start to make a move for a possession play, and all of a sudden, turnover.
Poitras scoops it up, tries to spin, blocks by Carlsson. Hook check by Carlsson, and out comes Killorn. Now Carlsson to Zegras into the slot. He hasn't played since late January. Been a healthy scratch. Sent out in front by Kastelik, deflected to the far side. Back of the net, wrap around by Lori, and Gibson makes his first save and covers it up. Shared by Draisaitl and Rantanen. Zellweger brings it in. Shoots from a deep angle, and it's taken in by Swayman. Little ball of hate. And a guy that he played with for 2 seasons in New Jersey. Puck deflected out in front. Swayman couldn't gobble it up.
Yeah, I spent this afternoon watching that Minnesota-Detroit game, obviously pulling for the Wild. As Detroit has a lead over the Bruins in the standings, and what a comeback win by the Wild. Impressive.
Now Zacha barrels to the corner. Up top, Zadorov centered out in front. Geekie, the stop made by Gibson. Geekie then tried to get command of it again and flip it over the top. Here's Zadorov, a head fake up top. He'll flip into the slot. Out in front, Geekie shoots, and this one, Gibson stops again.
Pasta, that eludes him through his skates. Nice little look right there by Zadorov.
Frederick. Up top, Lori. Across, Wotherspoon shoots. Gibson blockered it awkwardly to the nearest corner. Lacombe got crashed into by Kastelik. Sent it out in front. Marchand shoots, and Gibson steers it aside. Sent out in front by Lindholm. Brazo jams it around. Lori into the fray. Shields it from Carlsson. Comes out in front, and Gibson had to make a good stop over at the far post.
Lori's able to spin off him. That's one thing you have to learn when you beat a guy with body position and leverage, where you invite the hit on the boards.
Being dangerous in that position. David Pastrnak had it stripped. We're 4 aside here. 2.5 minutes remaining in the period. Look out, 2-on-1. Zegras across, bump back to Zegras. He scores. And you get a picture of the type of skill that the Ducks possess, and Trevor Zegras opens it up. It's 1-0 Anaheim.
Yeah, just mistakes here, Judd, mistakes. They have a nice play coming in the offensive zone. Pastrnak goes for the fake shot. You give him rope, you give him latitude. He's a dynamic offensive player. Now, what are the other 3 players doing? Keep your eye on Mason Lori. He's trying to come over and deny a play in the neutral zone when he has 2 forwards ahead of him in the offensive zone. If you don't get the puck in that situation, it's going to be numbers for the opponent. Yeah, he makes a little body contact, but there's 3 and 2 now on 1.
48 seconds left of the period. Now Terry up top. Now Lacombe to Gudas. Sent out in front, they score! That's deflected home by Frank Vetrano, the former Bruin. And the Ducks with a 2-0 lead.
It's played by the Ducks, and they get the Bruins lost in coverage in the defensive zone off the rush. They activate the D. They protect the puck. Gudas with his head up. Vetrano's wide open. All he's got to do is redirect that straight ahead. Swayman can't get across with the right pad in time. He's got to respect the shot. He's got to be looking and moving a little bit to his left with the Traps and their underlying numbers, Judd, in terms of are they a playoff team? And most of the needles point in the direction of no. Look at this.
Out in front off the post from McTavish. But it's something that has started to crop up here in the National Hockey League as teams try and navigate around the tricky salary cap position. As we get things underway.
Yeah, the first player that I remember doing that.
swings it to Zacha, shuttled ahead, cut off by Trouba, banked ahead, Zacha to the circle, shoots, and Gibson got a piece of that rocket. Lorai's on it to Pastrnak. Deflects it in. The Ducks return it to neutral ice. And now it's scooped up by Zacha. He'll wheel his way in to Pastrnak. Back to the net. Tries to go wraparound. Callahan shoots, and Gibson got a piece of that.
Stick stop. And then the wraparound attempt. If Pastrnak had fielded that pass a little cleaner, he would have had another option, and that would have been to shoot it right away. Didn't. So he went for the wrap. To Lorai. Send it into the slot. Gibson the save on a slow roller coming in from Coyle. Thought about dishing it back up top, now does. Lorai stops it with his skate. Takes his time, moves to the middle. Pastrnak, the cross, Lindholm shoots. Gibson the save, they score! Brad Marchand able to drive that one home as that puck skipped behind Gibson. A power play goal, and the Bruins trail it 2-1. I didn't have to tap it in, but we'll take a look at it. Love the fact that the Bruins got right back into the offensive zone. Don't take time off the clock. You got a 5-on-3, so that's a good decision. Pastrnak again off his right hip. He's showing shot. He's leading on that forward skate, that left skate. You got to respect that. The overhead, Gibson does get a good push across, but when your goaltenders move side to side, there's more holes.
Patra had a dish into the slot, knocked out of midair by Coyle. Now you got to defend. Look out here. Wheeling in. It's Vetrano, shoots just wide.
This kid's made himself a pretty nice player. How explosive that straight ahead speed is. No catch at him at all. He protects the puck, leans in.
Only 15 seconds left in the man advantage. Bruins bring it in. Patra right to the net. Shoots. Gibson to save the rebound. Coyle lost an edge.
He's looking far side low. If that doesn't beat Gibson, hopefully there's a rebound there for Brazeau.
We see Lucas Dostal is now in net for the Anaheim Ducks, and we don't see John Gibson on the bench for Anaheim. Gibson has had all sorts of injury problems throughout his career. Lacombe across, Gudis to the slot. Bruins have got it. Poked ahead, nearly a breakaway chance. It's Geekie. Shoots. Dostal with the glove. Shoots. Dostal to save the rebound. Glove down and grabbed by Geekie. Geekie banked it up top. Lorai. Geekie shoots, he scores!
Looks like they're waving it off.
From the one-timer to tie it at 2.
Well, it was a nice play by Lorai in order to get the movement by the Ducks. I'm not sure why this is being waved off.
Boston is challenging to play for no goaltender interference.
You got to challenge it.
As we take a look at what transpired.
I mean, it's minimal contact to begin with. And then time passes, and he's outside the crease. And Dostal has every opportunity to play his position. He misses the shot on the one-timer by Geekie. I don't know how many times we can say it.
We're going to get an explanation right now.
After video review is determined that we have a good goal.
In a collision, lost his footing, gets back up, he'll slam it back ahead. 2 seconds left. And the Bruins have rallied to pick up at least a point.
They had three-man combinations on the back end.
Well, they start with possession. Bruins make one change. Carlsson speeds in. Throws to the slot. Terry, left of the net. Shoots. Swim to the save. The rebound. They score. It's Carlsson. He took that rebound attempt. And the Ducks pound in the winner. 3-2 your final here in overtime.
We'll go back and take a look at his stop by Dostal. I mean, he's moving left to right, and that puck's on him in a hurry, glove side. And he's able to make a big-time stop, and there's the mistake right there. Both Coyle and Marchand on the same player. It's a good save by Swayman, but a purposeful shot. Dublin lets the shot go. It's low off that left pad. Rebound opportunity. Carlsson buries it.
Coyle tried to play goalie out in front, almost got a piece of it.